The Formator. He was the master of the institute. His success was based on the fact that he was able to blend together a group of largely uneducated young men from different backgrounds around a precise ideal. He had the teaching skills to avoid clashes with his students. In fact, he provoked clashes, or at least he did nothing to avoid them, because walking in the life is not easy. Monti was already having problems with his eyesight and was confined to a darkened room. All the same, his elementary teaching method, on the one hand, attract those simple souls who gave themselves to God, while on the other hand, it was a discriminating factor for those who were cunning, who were underhand, who were introvert. He made himself everything for everyone, with an effort in certain cases which leaves one speechless. Everything he did aimed at the observance of the rule. Like the founders, he gave a special emphasis to obedience, seen in the Royal Road to Sanctity. He valued it because the great saints had done so, but he understood its importance in the light of the disorder caused by disobedience experiential over many years. Mary Immaculate, he said, sees fit to keep, as always, in the spirit of our institute. In other words, she keeps beautiful charity always burning in us. It is an indispensable virtue for the souls of religious, but especially for us who profess the charity of Christ towards the sick and to the orphans' children. Mutual tolerance and forgiveness of imperfections became everything for everyone, to win all of them for Jesus Christ. On various occasions observed the effects of disunity, the work of the devil. Anyone who watched the behavior of the friars should have been able to see Our Lady reflected in them. The friars should always live in harmony with one another and away from the things of the world. He followed the novices personally, one by one, on the principle of making sure of the vocation, so then he could establish their formation, which he saw as a continuous preparation for sanctity. He wanted them to be in good health, both in spirit, and they had to become copies of Mary, and in the body, as they had to work for the poor. There are many things I would like to say to all my dear novices, but over the last few days my eyes are tired and the pen is heavier than an iron rod. So, you will all forgive me if I cannot express all my thanks and gratitude for all the things you sent me on the occasion of my fast, and for the prayers to Angelis Saint Aloysius, to God, and to our Mary Immaculate Mother, for the prosperity of the Institute. My dear sons, I left you anxious and in tears, without being able to express my fatherly affection, having to separate myself from you. I do remember you every day, and every evening before going to bed, I bless you. I beg you always to be faithful to your prayers, and we will be sure of holy perseverance, and this of our eternal reward in heaven. I leave you in the heart of Jesus, and under the sacred cloud of Mary Immaculate Mother blessing you. I am happy to see the Institute prosper. First, for the glory of God. Second, for the good of poor. Third, for the poor friars. So first comes to the glory of God, and then as a perfection of that service to humanity. It is charity in action, love of God and love of men and women out of love for God. Thank you.